Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and Rhodes Scholar has already arrived. I wish you a very good morning, Rhodes Scholar. We have the final game of September 9 in our 1969 replay, and it's an important one. It's St. Louis at Philadelphia. St. Louis in second place in the NL East, 4 games out. And Philly, well, they're in last. It'll be Nellie Bryles, right-hander for the Cards, and Grant Jackson, southpaw, for the Phillies. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes with the starting lineups. Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman for the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and we are in our final game of September 9 in our 1969 replay, and it's an important one. The Cards are looking to gain a game here as the Pirates lost to Montreal today on this date. Cards now 4 games out. Let's look at our opening lineups for the Cardinals at the Phillies. It's the second and final game of a 2-game series. Leading off for St. Louis is Lou Brock in left field. Batting second and center, Kurt Flood. Batting third at second, Julian Javier. The cleanup hitter is Joe Torre. He'll be catching for the still injured Tim McCarver. Batting fifth at first base, Phil Gagliano. Batting sixth at third, Mike Shannon. Batting seventh and right, Byron Brown. In for the injured Veda Pinson. Batting eighth at short, Jerry Devanin. He's in for the injured Dal Maxville. And pitching and batting ninth with 11 wins, right-hander Nelson Broyles. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Kathy is for the Cards. And for the Philadelphia Phillies, leading off at second base, Tony Taylor. Batting second in right, Ron Stone. He's in for Callison today. Batting third at first base, Dick Allen. The cleanup hitter in center field for Heisel, who's still hurting, John Briggs. Batting fifth in left field, Darren Johnson. Batting sixth at third, Rick Joseph. Batting seventh and catching for the injured Mike Ryan, Dave Watkins. Batting eighth at short, Don Money. And pitching left-hander, Grant Jackson, with 12 wins on the season. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B, and the Phillies have taken the field. Jackson on the mound. Catching him is Watkins. Setting up the defense, Allen at first, Taylor at second, Joseph at third, Money at short, outfield left to right, Johnson, Briggs, and Stone. And leading it off for the Cardinals is Lou Brock. Brock, left-handed hitter. This is lefty-lefty. Jackson is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Brock. That's 5-7. Left-handed, and he struck him out. That's one down. Here's Curt Flood now. The pitch from Jackson. 2-7, left-handed. There's a base hit for Flood. Flood on first, one out. Here's Julian Javier now. Jackson. And the pitch to Julian. That is 5-8, right-handed, and he struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Jackson. He is a good strikeout pitcher, I believe. Yeah, above average. 2 down now with Flood on first, and here's Torrey. That's 3-7, left-handed. That's going to be a clutch situation. That's a base hit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a clutch situation. He pops it out to second, and the side is retired. I'd like to mention that. The side is retired. It's no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. I incorporated, Rhodes Scholar, what you said about the clutch, so I added that, and I was a little confused. Until I realized you got to read both of these sentences. If the original reading in a clutch is any type of a out, make it a single, 2 asterisks. If the original reading is a single, make it a pop out instead. I'm not sure, it doesn't tell you where to pop it out, but we'll figure that out. So I think I have that now. But we accept the original result if it's not a clutch situation, which that wasn't. Okay. Okay, well, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it would say single left, single right, but they call it a pop out. Isn't that weird? Shouldn't they call it a fly out? They call it a pop out. And shouldn't it be a fly out if it's to the outfield? But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. After a half at St. Louis, nothing, Philly coming to bat. Here's Nellie Bryles now, setting up the Cardinals defensively. Catching Bryles is Torrey. Gagliano at first, Javier at second, Shannon at third, Devannon at short, outfield left to right, Brock, Flood, and Brown. They say a pop out, Rhodes Scholar, and I am out of coffee, except for the pot I have. Here's Tony Taylor to lead it off for the Phillies. That could mean I go get some coffee. Takes 5 minutes. Here's Bryles. The windup and the pitch to Taylor. That's 6-12, right-handed, grounds it to first X. For Gagliano, 430. That's 11-4, G3. E30, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and he boots it. A G3, E1. Booted by Gagliano. And that'll put Taylor on first to start it off. I'm sorry, hit to first. I am so sorry. That was an error reading. 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. No, it's out. I'm so sorry. I had read it on the third base in error. It's a ground ball to first, Gagliano. Just to show you all, it was 11-4. G3. But then at first, he's an E30. And it was a 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is out. It's a clean G3 with a runner on first. Well, actually, no one was on. So he throws it out. And we'll just make that a 5-3 play. 1 out, nobody on. And here's Ron Stone now. Okay, here's Stone at the plate. The pitch from Broyles. 5-9, left-handed, fly ball left, and Brock makes the catch. 1 away. 2 away, I'm sorry. And now Dick Allen. Here's Broyles. The pitch to Allen. 6-6, right-handed, and he struck him out. So it's a 1-2-3 for Broyles. We've gone 1, and it's a scoreless ball game. Here's Grant Jackson now. Leading it off is Phil Gagliano. Okay, Jackson is ready. The windup and the pitch to Gagliano. That is 5-7, right-handed. Struck him out. That's the third today already for Jackson. 1 down. Here's Mike Shannon. A big series starts in our first games of September 10, including St. Louis at Pittsburgh. And I have a mind to play that one right off the bat. I know it's impatient of me. I rarely go out of order, but St. Louis has a doubleheader at Pittsburgh, opening up a series. It will be a 3-game series. It's Gibson in the first game against Blas, and then in the second game, it'll be Mike Torres for the Cards and Bo Belinsky getting the start for the Pirates. My goodness. So I have a mind to that's the second to last 2 games on the schedule in the order that Baseball Reference provides it, and I have a mind to just go ahead and do it. Okay, it's 1 out, nobody on. Shannon at the plate now. Here's Jackson. And the pitch to Shannon. That's 1-8, left-handed, grounds it back to Jackson. He's got it, and he throws it to Allen for 2 away. Now Byron Brown. Jackson into his windup. Here's the pitch to Brown. That is a 6-6 right-handed, and there's a base hit to right. So Brown is on first with a 2-out single, and Jerry Devannon is the batter. And here's Jackson now. The pitch to Devannon. 3-11, left-handed, grounds it to third for Joseph. And he throws it on over to Dick Allen, and the side is retired. It's no runs again for the Cardinals on 1 hit and left on. We're in the middle of the second, and there's no score. Again, I want to thank you all for being here. It means a lot to me. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is our 1969 replay. We're in the thick of it here. Just again, Rhodes Scholar. Showing you on the clutch these two sentences. The last one, if the original reading is a single, and this is in a clutch situation. I'm sorry, if it's not in a clutch situation, one of two ways are dealt with it. Okay. If it's any type of out, make it a single, 2 asterisks. If it is a single, isn't that something? They make it a pop out instead. But it doesn't tell you which pop out, where. So in that case, it doesn't matter really, okay? We would just make it up, depending, I guess, on if they're a righty or a lefty. So that's the way I'm gonna play it. Nellie Bryles takes the mound. He retired the Phillies in order in the first, and it's gonna be Johnny Briggs to lead it off. Okay, Bryles is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Briggs. That's 4-7 left-handed, and that is a base hit for Briggs. The first hit off Bryles. Briggs is on first. He's a B. He's being held 1-2-10. And so Briggs on first with the leadoff single. And here's Darren Johnson. I think I will go ahead and do that doubleheader. Like to hear from any of you out there to see what you think. Should I go out of order? I'm always very careful to make sure they're all covered, because I double check on the last game of that date. Here's Nellie Bryles. Not, some of you may say, who gives a shit, right? And that I would understand too. Here's Bryles from the stretch with Briggs on first, no outs. The pitch to Johnson. That's 6-8 right-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line for DJ. Briggs rounds second, goes to third, and holds. And now the Phillies are threatening here in the bottom of the second. DJ Johnson with a 6-8 right-handed double. Second and third, nobody out for Rick Joseph. So Bryles in trouble here in the second, if you will. that is good coffee. Here's Bryles. The pitch to Joseph. That's 1-4, right-handed, grounds it back to Bryles. The runners will hold. His play is to first, 1 out, and that was a big out. Ground ball A, unless forced. Runners hold. So it's 1 out, second and third, and here's Dave Watkins. Alrighty, here's Watkins now second and third. The pitch from Broyles. Oh, that's 5'10", right-handed, and that is a ballpark. Right-hander in, wondering what I should call that, road scholar, single ballpark? Ballpark single? Ballpark home run, just to make it easy to make reference verbally. It is a ballpark single. Watkins, right-hander in Philly. Single, 1-2. Oh no, it's line to short. And a very nice catch by Devannon, and that's a big second out. So Don Money, the batter, with second and third. Bryles seeing if he can get out of this. He had second and third, no outs. It's 2 outs now. Here's Bryles. The pitch to Money. That's 4-8, right-handed, pops it up to short for Devannon. And he makes the catch, and the Cardinals and Broyles get out of it. No runs. 2 hits. They had second and third, no outs. And they're left them on. We've gone 2. It's a scoreless game here. Now Grant Jackson takes the mound. Allowed singles in the first and the second, left him on. Nellie Bryles to lead it off. Kathy Harden for the Cardinals. Here's Jackson now. The windup and the pitch to Bryles. That is 3-7, and he grounds it to second for Taylor. Over to Allen, 1 down. And for the Cards, because I like a pennant race, I'll that's why and JC has arrived. Snow day for you today, so you're rolling some games. All right. While you listen. All right. I saw in the news that it's a very wet snow, meaning not that it's not sticking. It is sticking, but the density of it, due to the water, is very high, making it very heavy and very dangerous to shovel. So be careful out there, folks. Here's Jackson facing Brock. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the pitch. 3-10 left-handed. That's a single ballpark. Ballpark single, I should say. On a 3-10 against the left-hander. He's a left-hander. And again, it's, oh, there's a 1. Oh, my. Single 1-2. It's a 1. It is a base hit by Brock. Just gets past. So Brock is on with 1 out. Watkins a +2. Brock being held 1-17 with Watkins. Perfect opportunity for Lou. Let's see if he goes. Here's Kurt Flood now. Flood singled in the first, left on. Here's Jackson from the stretch. The pitch to Flood. There goes Brock. And he is safe by a mile. A stolen base for Lou Brock. Puts him in scoring position for Flood with 1 out. Okay, Jackson gets the sign from Watkins. And the pitch to Flood. That is a 3-4. Left-hander hit deep by Flood into the gap. It's going to score Brock, and Flood into second with a stand-up double, his second hit of the game. And the Cardinals go out ahead 1-0. Look at that again. 3-4, left-handed. Home run 1-5. It was a 7 double. Scoring Brock from second. It's 1-0 Cards. Brock on second, 1 out. Here's Javier now. Here's Jack. And the pitch to Javier. One 6 left-handed. That's a pop out. We'll call that a pop out to first. 2 outs. Again, it's the clutch situation. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. I gotta see that again. I don't know why I'm so slow with learning this. Accept the original result unless there are 2 outs. I'll get it eventually easily. So accept the original result unless there are 2 outs. So on a 1-6 left-handed, that will be a single, and that will score Flood. And that makes it 2-0. If it were a clutch situation and it was a single, that would have been an out. Right. No, I knew that, Rhodes Scholar. I just had to remind myself that the single is converted to a pop out if it's a clutch situation. If it's not a clutch situation, it is read as is. So 2 runs in for the Cards here in the third. Julian on first with 1 out. And here's Joe Torre. Torre is 0 for 1. Jackson and the pitch to Torre. That is 2-6 left-handed. Oh my, that's a double to left. It might score Julian. Big inning here for St. Louis. Julian rounding third. That's to left field. Look at Johnson, a +2. 1-16, 1-18, and they will let him score, keeping Torre at second. 3 runs in here. Oh, excuse me. 4 straight hits here for St. Louis. There's action already in the Phillies bullpen. Lowell Palmer pitched in this game. And so did Boozer. We're going to have Lowell Palmer start warming up. He has a very juicy 5.20 ERA. A 3-run inning on 4 straight hits. Here's Phil Gagliano with Torrey on second, 1 out. Jackson now, the pitch to Gagliano. And that's 2-8 left-handed, pops it up to second. For Taylor, 2 outs. And Mike Shannon comes to the plate in a clutch situation. Here's Jackson. And the pitch to Shannon. 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. That's for Taylor, 323. Big play here, 16-3. It's a G1, E23. 6-11-14, and he throws him out. So all 3 plays are to Tony Taylor at second. The side is retired, 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 left. Big inning for St. Louis. In the middle of the third, it's a 3-0 St. Louis lead here. And here's Nellie Bryles. We're going to let Grant Jackson hit. It's early. Hopefully he'll settle down. Bryles is ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Grant Jackson. That's 3-5, and he grounds it to short for Devannon. And that's 1 away. Here's Tony Taylor. Taylor grounded to third in the first. Here's Bryles, the windup and the pitch to Taylor. That is 3-3 right-handed. He grounds it to first. And Gagliano has it, takes it to the bag, 2 outs for Ron Stone. All right, Bryles. And the pitch to Stone. 4-7 left-handed, and that is a liner to first, caught by Gagliano, and a very nice catch. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bryles. We've gone 3. It's St. Louis 3, Philadelphia nothing. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes with the rest of this game. I got myself in a spot here. I am on my last, just about my last cup of coffee, and there's none left to be made, so there'll be a break later on. It takes me about 7 minutes, door to door, to go get some coffee. I'm trying the best I can, folks. Maybe that's not good enough, but I'm trying, and that's in my personal life. Here's Grant Jackson now to come out to pitch the top of the fourth. It's 3-0 St. Louis. I'm Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B. Bottom third of the order, Byron Brown to lead it off here. Big 3-run inning for the Cards last inning. Oh, that is good coffee, though. Okay, Jackson is ready. His endurance is 8. Here's the pitch to Brown. That is 5-10. Right-handed, grounds it to short for money. And he throws to Allen, 1 out. Now Jerry Devannon comes to the plate. Okay, Jackson. The pitch to Devannon. 4-7, right-handed, walked him. Devannon takes first with 1 out. I'm now thinking maybe I shouldn't go out of order for the St. Louis-Pittsburgh series. I just have a premonition, don't do it. So I won't. Here's Nellie Briles. I'll stay in order. All right, Briles at the plate. He's 0 for 1. It's Devannon on first with 1 out. Jackson from the stretch, and the pitch to Briles. That's 5-5. Right-hander. Oh my, he has the power, and it is a double into the gap for Briles. Devannon rounding third, 1-12, +2, 1-14. Why not? This might be a long shot, but well, it's 3-0. We'll hold them. Very conservative. Got to go with your gut there when you're doing solitaire for both sides. Very, very conservative move, holding Devannon at third. Second and third, 1 out. Here's Brock. A fly ball can bring him home. Okay, here's Jackson now. And the pitch to Brock. 5-6, left-handed. It's a base hit up the middle. This might score 2. Devannon scores. Briles rounding, 1-10. 1-12. This will send him home. Here's the throw from Briggs. And he's safe. A 2-run single, and Brock goes to second, and that's going to be it for Jackson. Very intuitive. I mean, you know, he's really better than almost anybody. But in the spirit of realism, he's pulled. And it's a 5-0 ball game. Jackson went 3 1/3. Eight hits, walked 1, struck out 3. He's allowed 5 thus far, and it will be Lowell Palmer. Lowell Palmer with a 5.20 ERA. He did pitch in real world in this game. So Palmer coming in, taking his warm-ups with Brock on second, 1 out, and Flood due up. Cards took this game real world 6-2. Indeed, Kathy Harden for the Cardinals. And here's Palmer, he's ready. Okay, here's Flood, 2 for 2. Palmer is ready. The pitch to Flood. That is 6-12 right-handed, grounds it to first X. That is Allen, 422. That is a reroll. That's 10-4. It's a G3 pound. Doesn't apply. 6, 11, 15. Allen, 22, 15. It's going to be a clean G3 with a runner on second and 1 out. And they will let Brock go to third. As Allen takes the bag, takes it to the bag. 2 outs now with Brock on third base. And here's Julian. Julian, 1 for 2. He singled in the third, knocked in a run. Here's Palmer. And the pitch. That's 3-12 right-handed. Fly ball to left. This should end the inning. DJ Johnson under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 runs. Middle of the fourth, 5-0 St. Louis. Jackson gets charged for 5 runs in 3 1/3. He's the loser of record. And we move to the bottom of the fourth, Nelly Briles. Briles has been tough. He did put second and third, second and third no outs and got out of it. But other than that, he's been perfect. Here's Dick Allen now. Allen struck out in the first. Here's Briles, the wind-up and the pitch to Allen. That's 3-6, right-handed, walked him. First walk given up by Briles. And now it's Johnny Briggs. Allen on first with no outs to lead it off. He's a B. Not being held. 1-2-13. Here's Briggs. Left-handed hitter. Briles from the stretch. That's 5-5. Left-handed. Pops it up to first for Gagliano. And there's 1 out. Here's DJ Johnson. DJ had the big double in the second, but left on with Briggs. Allen's still being held. Not being held, I'm sorry. If I'm correct. But we'll say not being held. You could always roll it again. Here's DJ and the pitch. That's 6-12 right-handed, grounds to first X. And that's for Gagliano, 430. 430, 12-4. G3, E4, E30, I'm sorry. 6-10-13 on an E30. Oh, and he boots it. Oh my. It's a G3, E1. And it's booted by Gagliano. And Allen goes to second. First error of the ball game. So it's Johnson on first, Allen on second, 1 out, and here's Rick Joseph. Philly's trying to get something going here. Down 5-0, bottom of the fourth. Here's Bryles from the stretch. The pitch to Joseph. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Oh, the pitch to Joseph. 5-3, right-handed, grounds it back to Bryles, X. Bryles, 419. $11-4. G3, E19, 10-11. It's a clean G3, first and second, 1 out. And the runners will advance. Bryles had to go to first on that for 2 outs, and it's second and third. And it's Dave Watkins in a clutch situation here. He'll have no clutch situation on his card, as I'm still getting acquainted with this rule. Here's the pitch from Bryles to Watkins. And it's 4-10 right-handed, fly ball to right. For Brown, this should end the inning. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs. Again, they strand second and third. That was with 1 out. We've gone 4, it's 5-0. Here's Lowell Palmer in his first full inning of relief, and Torrey leads it off. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Knocked in a run. We're gonna go get some coffee after this half inning. I hope that's okay. There'll be about a 7-minute intermission. Here's Palmer. And the pitch to Torrey. 3-5 right-handed, grounds it back to Palmer. He fields it and throws it to Allen, 1 away. Now Phil Gagliano, 0 for 2. Palmer gets the sign from Watkins. And the pitch to Gagliano. That's 2-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for money. 2 outs. And here's Mike Shannon. Shannon is 0 for 2. Six right-handed, and he walked him. So Shannon is on with 2 outs. First base runner allowed by Palmer here in relief, and now it's Byron Brown. Brown singled in the second, left on, grounded to short in the fourth. Here's Palmer. And the pitch. That is a 1-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. Swinging. First strikeout by Palmer, no runs. No hits. He walked Shannon and left him on base. We've gone 4.5. It's 5-0, folks. And I'm going to be heading out here. Give me 10 minutes. Only because I have to get put on some pants and tie my shoes and do the other things. I'll be back. Hey folks, I'm back. It only took me 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Just give me a little time here to make some coffee and we'll get going. Oh. It's 5-0 St. Louis. We're going to head to the bottom of the fifth, but just give me a couple of minutes here to get myself situated. And Kathy Harden, the poet, notes that the Phillies failing to bring them home. Indeed. Indeed, they're failing. And might worth noting that the Phillies have been gaining on Montreal, who's been in fifth ahead of them for basically all season. And they're only a game and a half behind, but this could set them back 2 games behind Montreal. Oh. Let me make that coffee, please. Okay, the coffee is brewing. And JC notes it's wet and advertised as advertised. You're shoveling already? Wow. We head to the bottom of the sixth. And Lowell Palmer, I'm sorry, Nellie Bryles takes the mound. He's thrown 4 shutout innings. Leading it off will be Money, and there will be a hitter for Lowell Palmer with Boozer warming. He pitched in Real World. Okay, here's Bryles. The pitch to Money. That's 5-6 right-handed, grounds it to third for Shannon, and that's 1 away. I guess that makes sense, JC. Like I said, Boozer warming in the bullpen. Let's see who's going to hit with 1 out, nobody on. Callison pinch hit in this game in Real World. I think I would save him. Cookie Rojas pinch hit. I think he might be a good choice. Rojas. A right-handed hitter and not much of a hitter. Here's Rojas stepping in to hit for Palmer, bottom of the 5th, 1 out, nobody on. Bryles on the mound. Here's the pitch to Rojas. That's 111 right-handed. He pops it up third base, foul territory. Shannon has plenty of room. He makes the catch. It's 2 away. And Tony Taylor comes up. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Taylor. And that is a 4-9 right-handed. And it's a liner to second caught by Julian. And that will retire the side on a 4-9 right-handed. A 1-2-3 for Bryles. After 5, it's still 5-0, and there's going to be a new pitcher. It's going to be John Boozer, the right-hander, who pitched in this game in Real Worlds. He is the 3rd pitcher for the Phillies. Taking his warm-ups. All right, Boozer is ready. Top of the 6th for St. Louis. It'll be Devannon leading it off. Bryles on deck. Then the top of the order. Here's Boozer now. The windup and the pitch to Devannon. 4-9 right-handed, grounds it to third for Joseph, and that's one away. And here comes Briles. He had the big double in the fourth. He's 1 for 2. Briles, right-handed hitter. Ow. Ow. Oh. Okay, Boozer now gets the sign from Watkins. Here's the windup and the pitch to Briles. 111 struck him out. That's the second for. That's the first for Boozer. 2 outs. And top of the order, Lou Brock. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, Boozer. The windup. And the pitch to Brock. 2 for 3 today. 4-8 left-handed, and that'll be a base hit. He's 3 for 4, Lou Brock. Maybe another steal situation, especially with 2 outs. 1-17 being held with Watkins. And Curt Flood, the batter. Brock stole second in the third after a base hit with 1 out, and Brock doubled him home. Here's Boozer. And the pitch to Flood. There goes Brock, and he steals his second of the ball game. So Flood at the plate, still in a clutch situation. Oh. Here's Boozer now. From the stretch, and the pitch to Flood. And that is 3-4, and it's hit well into the gap. Again, he doubles. And Brock comes home. A 2-out double clutch hit for Flood, and that makes it a 6-0 ball game. Second run batted in for Flood. It was 3-4, right-handed, home run 1-3. It's a double. Now here's Julian. He singled Flood home after he doubled. This is 2 outs, clutch situation. Boozer now. And the pitch to Julian. That is 1-8, right-handed. There it goes. Deep to left center, and it's a 2-run home run for Julian Javier. That makes it an 8-0 ball game. 3 runs batted in for Julian. Let's look at that again. 1-8 right-handed, home run 1 to 5, and it was a 4. Look at that. Julian had 10 home runs in 493 at bats. For Julian, that is number 8 on the season. And there's action in the Phillies bullpen again. 8-0 Cardinals with Torrey coming up. Let's see who's warming. We haven't used Farrell in a while. Turk Farrell, the right-hander, is warming in the bullpen. Oh, that is good coffee. Bear with me a second. Kathy Harden says, I think I can rustle up some trivia questions for the next game. I would love that, Kathy Harden. I wouldn't like that. I would love that. And let's see what the next game will be. I hope you don't mind that I have chosen to bypass the doubleheader. You know, good things come to people who wait. But it'll still be a great game. Oh my God. We have 2 great series in the National League. The Giants come into Atlanta. Wow, for a sadly only a 2-game series. But that is a game. And if you want, Kathy, you can tell me a good time for that game. Giants have to sweep this series. They're 6 games out. I think Juan Marichal is probably due up pretty soon. Let's see who's pitching. No, it's Ron Bryant for the Giants and Pat Jarvis for the Braves. And I'll even invite you to suggest a starting time for that, Kathy Harden. Just as a change of pace and, you know, prescribe a starting time. And if I don't feel up to it, I'll just modify it. You're snowed in, so you don't care. Okay. So it's 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. It's an 8-0 ball game. Nothing like an 8-0 ball game to make it nice and cozy on a snowy day. Okay, Joe Torre will come in. It's 2 outs. This was a 2-out rally. There were 2 outs, no one on. Brock singled, stole second, knocked in by Flood, who doubled, and then the home run by Julian. Here's Boozer now. And the pitch to Torre. That is 4-8 right-handed, and he walked him. You wonder how long they're going to let him stay on. Phil Gagliano, the batter. Greetings to Jimmy Jam has arrived. Okay, Torre on first, 2 outs. And the pitch to Gagliano. 4-8, right-handed, walked him again. I believe that was a duplicate, but damn, I rolled those dice. Let's just check that out. You're snowed in, Kathy. I don't think you'd mind an instant replay. We do that, not that we're able to reverse it, but we can learn from it. Why did we hit that exact? Sometimes they happen. Kathy Horton says, I think I can rustle up some trivia questions, the doubleheader, you know. Corey will come in. It's 2 outs. Stay on. It was a 4-8 twice. Phil Gagliano, the batter. Oh, wait, no. That was a 4-8 walk. And this one looks... Greetings to Jimmy Jam has arrived. Looks like this one is on Gagliano's card. Looks like... Okay, Torre on first, 2 outs. Looks like it's a... Pitch to Gagliano. This one is a 1-8. Oh, yeah, that's a... 4-8, it is a... Walked him again. It is. It's an identical roll, but that thing... That thing was rolled. No doubt about it. And it happens. It's meant to be able to happen. To be able to get identical rolls. And we're going to head back now to this ball game. That's it. That's going to be it for Boozer. Isn't that something? Boozer knocked out after 2/3 of an inning. He pitched 2/3. We do this largely for realism. It'll be Turk Farrell, the 4th pitcher. So Farrell, a right-hander, comes in, takes his warm-ups. Eight nothing St. Louis, first and second. This is a 2-out rally, folks. With 2 outs, it all started. It was 2 outs, nobody on. Oh, the market is way down. Christ. Dow is down 504. That's all we need. Fucking. All we frickin' need. Guess some people are taking profits. Christ. Okay, Turk Farrell ready here. 2 outs, nobody on. And Shannon will come up. 2 outs, I'm sorry, first and second. Shannon comes up. Farrell trying to end this inning. Okay, here's Farrell. He's ready. The wind up and the pitch to Shannon now. 4-9 right-handed. Oh my. That's hit into the gap. Extra bases. Torrey scores. Gagliano scores. Shannon in with a triple. What a 2-out rally. 2 outs, nobody on, 5 runs in. Amazing. 5 runs charged to Palmer, Boozer in 2/3 of an inning. Let's look at it again. 4-9 right-handed. There it is. And Cardinals playing like champions today. 10-0, and Bryles throwing a shutout. My God. Oh, the market. Oh my God. It's going to be Byron Brown now, trying to get that 3rd out. It was 2 outs, nobody on. I want to recap it once again for people who are just joining us. Top of the 6th, it was 5-0. And with 2 outs and nobody on. Oh, Kathy, that's poetic. The Cards aren't showing the Phillies brotherly love. 2 outs, nobody on. Brock singled, stole second, knocked home by Flood, who doubled. Flood came home on Javier's home run. That was 3 runs. Again, all with 2 outs. This was Boozer. Then he walked Torrey and Gagliano, and they pulled him. Turk Farrell came in and allowed a triple to Shannon. So 5 big runs in this inning, and that's not brotherly love, no doubt about it. Okay, Farrell facing Byron Brown with 2 outs and Shannon on third. Here's the pitch from Farrell. That is 2-3 right-handed, and he walked him. My goodness. And the Cardinals have batted around here. They've reached base 7 times in order with 2 outs and nobody on. And Rose points out it's not in the cards for Philly. Absolutely. I don't know, you folks... Maybe I'm just burnt out. I can't think of such creative poetry. All right, Farrell trying to end this again. The pitch to Devannon. And that is 4-8 right-handed. Oh my, it just keeps on going. That is a double down the line for Devannon. Shannon scores. Devannon rounding third. 1-12. 2 outs, 1-14. That's to center. 1-16. He's coming home, and what the hell, they'll try it. Briggs with the throw, and he's safe. And Devannon goes to third. A 2-run double. 7 runs in, and again, 8. Reaching basically safely 8 times in order. It's 12-0. And here comes Bryles. Bryles 1 for 3. He doubled in the 4th. Here's Farrell now. The pitch to Bryles. That's 1-7. And he struck him out. And that was his second at bat. He struck out both times in the inning. In the top of the 6th for the Cards. 7 runs on 5 hits, 3 walks, including a triple and a homer. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's 12-0. And we'll let Bryles stay in the game because he has a shutout. That's why. But any kind of sign of fatigue, we will pull him. Cards are in a pennant race. Mudcat Grant pitched in this game in real world. Cardinals won at 6-2, and Mudcat is warming. He is a right-hander. Mudcat. Yeah, you're right. I was going to say that, Kathy. You said that earlier, that the Phillies are failing to bring them home, and that's in more ways than one. They're also failing to keep them home. Many in the ballpark have left. Of the few that were here, let's see what the attendance was today. It was a whopping 2,547. Again, 2,547. It looks to me like there's about 47 left in the stands. Mudcat Grant is warming in the Cardinals bullpen, just in case. Just in case Shane Deans wants to preserve Bryles. Okay. Here's Ron Stone to lead it off. Remember, Callison did pitch hit, but it is 12-0. It's not like it's going to be a big deal. Stone is 0 for 2. Here's Bryles. He's throwing a 2-hit shutout. He's walked 1. The pitch to Stone. That's 1-7 right-handed, and there's a base hit to right. This is only the 3rd hit allowed by Bryles. This is first endurance inning. The view among experts is that this sell-off today is due to selling off gains, you know? Easy come, easy go, people. The first rule is don't panic. Here's Dick Allen now with Stone on first and nobody out. Here's Bryles from the stretch. Allen 0 for 1 and a walk. The pitch from Bryles. That's 5-7 right-handed. There's a base hit. That looks like it was the same thing. Christ. No, it wasn't. It was a 1-7 single. Actually, it was a... Yeah, it was a 1-7 single. This is a 5-7 single. So that is I always worry about that. 5-7 base hit to center. Stone goes to second. And holds. 1-12 to stretch. Bryles 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. He's pitched such good ball. Here's Briggs 1 for 2, left-handed hitter. The pitch from Bryles. That's 6-9, left-handed. Oh my, that's hit well into the gap for Briggs, and that'll be a double. That will score at least Stone. Allen rounding third, 1-15, but 1-14, down by 12, now 11. We'll let him hold. And that's it for Nelly Bryles. He's reached fatigue, and there's no reason to keep him throwing. I usually pull people anyway. He pitched 5, allowed 5 hits. 3 of them in this inning right off the bat, no outs. He walked 1, struck out 1. He's allowed 1. And it's going to be Mudcat coming in. Mudcat Grant, the right-hander, ineligible for the save. Mudcat, both a starter and a reliever. He pitched in this game. In real world, Mudcat taking his warm-ups here. Right-hander, his endurance is 4. It's 12-1, St. Louis. Second and third, nobody out. He's ready, Mudcat. Here's DJ Johnson now. All right, Mudcat from the stretch. The pitch to Johnson. 5-7 right-handed, fly ball center for Flood, and that's 1 away. And now Rick Joseph. Mudcat, the pitch to Joseph. That's 5-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit. Whoa. Down the left field line. Allen scores. Briggs goes to third and holds. A 5-6 right-handed. There it is. And that's the second run. It's 12-2. First and third, 1 out. Infield is back, and here's Watkins. Mudcat from the stretch. That's a re-roll. You see that? I don't think you can see the angle. That is pure re-roll. That's 3-9 right-handed, and he struck him out. 2-away. And Don Money now with a chance in a clutch situation. Mudcat gets the sign from Torrey and the pitch to Money. 2-11 right-handed, and that's chopped to third for Shannon. And he throws it to first, and the side is retired. But the Phillies do get 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 left on. We've gone 6. It's 12-2 Cardinals. And here's Turk Farrell, who came in for Boozer with 2 outs in the 6th and let up 2 of his own runs. And Brock will lead it off. Rose asks, do you remember your greatest Strat comeback? No, I don't. Not off the top of my head. I've had so many great ones, you know, including some in this replay. St. Louis 12, Philadelphia 2, top of the 7th, Brock leading it off against Farrell. Oh. Okay, here's Farrell now. And the pitch to Brock. That's 6-8 left-handed, and there's a base hit. Brock is 4 for 5 today. You wonder where those 10 runs come from. Well, there's been some heavy hitting for St. Louis. He's already stolen 2 bases. Kurt Flood, the batter. Again, Brock, 1-17 with Watkins. Here's Farrell facing Flood from the stretch and the pitch. There he goes again, Brock. And he's safe again. His 3rd stolen base of the ball game. Whew. Brock on second, nobody out. Flood is 3 for 4. Here's the pitch from Farrell. That's 5-9 right-handed. Grounds it to short X for Money. Money 327. (10-3). G2, E27, 6-12-15. It's going to be a clean G2 with a runner on second. And again, they let Brock go to third. throwing flood out money. 1 out, Brock on third base. Oh, this hit is short. And here's Julian, 2 for 4. Had his 8th home run of the season. Action again in the Phillies bullpen. Jeff James, a perfect situation for Jeff James to come in. He had a 5.40 ERA. It's the reason why these Phillies were so bad. He's a right-hander. 1 out, Brock on second. Here's the pitch to Javier. And that is 6'9" right-handed. Oh my, it's a double. Into the gap. And Brock scores. They're gonna keep him in. That's the 4th run batted in today for Julian. They're gonna keep him in. Julian on second, 1 out. Here's Torrey. In fact, Farrell is due up next. In the 7th, bottom of the 7th. Farrell 1 for 3, walked and scored. Torrey. Here's Farrell. Again, Javier on second, still only 1 out. The pitch to Torrey. 4-6 right-handed, and there's a base hit. My God, first and third. With 1 out, we're going to keep him in. Oh, shit, yeah. 13-2, St. Louis, with Gagliano coming up. Phillies pitching getting slammed today. Here's Farrell and the pitch to Gagliano. That's 3-3 right-handed, lines it to short. And Money makes the catch. Wow, it's an out. 2 outs for Shannon. Shannon 1 for 3, tripled home, 2 runs and walked. Here's Farrell. They're booing loud. 1-6, and he walked him. Base is full with 2 outs. They have a chance to bat around 2 innings in a row. And it's going to be Byron Brown there keeping Farrell in. Amazing. He has only allowed 1 run this inning. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. It's 2 outs, base is full. That's from the last inning. Here's Byron now. The sparse crowd loudly booing now. Here's the pitch to Brown. 3-8 right-handed, and he struck him out. And that is the side. Another run. It's amazing they only got 1 run. They stranded the bases loaded. And we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. It's 13-2. Mudcat takes the mound. Jeff James will be the new pitcher because there's going to be a hitter here for Farrell. Farrell pitched 1 1/3. There's an explosion somewhere in the stands. 1 1/3, 5 hits, walked 1, struck out 2, and allowed 3 runs. And Jeff James will be the next pitcher. Let's see who's hitting. 13-2 St. Louis. Now the crowd has gotten quiet. Well, just for the hell of it, he pinch hit in this game in real world. There's nobody on, but I don't care. Callison will lead it off. To face Mudcat. Callison, left-handed hitter. 13-2, they're down by 11. Here's Callison. Okay, Mudcat is ready. Here's the pitch to Callison. That's 2-5 right-handed, and he walked him. Mudcat's first endurance is in his fourth. A leadoff walk, Callison on first. Nobody out. Here's Tony Taylor, 0 for 3 today. Mudcat from the stretch. And the pitch to Taylor. That's 6-7 right-handed. It's a base hit to left. Callison goes to second. He'll hold. First and second, no outs. And here's Ron Stone. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, Mudcat trying to settle down. Stone is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. That's 5-8 left-handed. That's going to be a double down the line. So the Phillies starting to hit here. Taylor goes to third. I don't think I'll stretch him either. It was a 5-8 left-handed into center. And flood a -1. Taylor, we'll let him hold. No need with no outs. That makes it now a 13-3 ball game. They're only down by 10 now. And here's Dick Allen, 1 for 2, a walk and a single, and scored. Mudcat now from the stretch, the pitch to Allen. 6-9 right-handed, grounds it to short. He'll hold the runners. 1 out. We've got to say it to bring the infield in. Here's Briggs, 2 for 3. It's 1 out. Stone on second, Taylor on third. 1 run in. Mudcat and the pitch to Briggs. That's 2-5 right-handed, walked him. So Mudcat getting in trouble here. Bases loaded, 1 out. We're going to start someone warming in the bullpen. Maybe. See if I got anything from that I might have been sent by Road Scholar. I don't think anything from St. Louis that I can easily find. He's been so good about that. No. We're gonna let him tough it out here. Let me just check one other thing because I like to be realistic. It is a snowy day. I want to see if because I don't like to use Horner in a game like this. I want to see if Dave Justy is starting soon. If you bear with me, I don't believe he started the last game or in the 7th. No. Watch him start tomorrow's game. It's Gibson on the 10th. It's a double header. My God. Torres, Horner, and Grant. We're going to go one more day here, 11. No Justy. Now, Justy may be hurt, and that's why he's not being used. But he doesn't pitch the 11th either, or the 12th. It's going to be Justy warming. Dave Justy is warming in the bullpen. He is a right-hander. Okay, here's DJ Johnson. Bases loaded. No, one out. The infield is back. It's about 47 people here left in the crowd. And they're making a lot of noise. Okay, Mudcat, the full windup. The pitch to DJ. That's 5-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. That's going to bring home Taylor to tag. That's the second run this inning allowed by Mudcat. And that makes it, they're coming back. It's 13-4. They're only down by 9 here. And Rick Joseph comes up. There are 2 outs now, first and second. Mudcat might be able to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Joseph. 5-6, right-handed, and there is a beautiful stop at third by Shannon. And he throws him out. So that will retire the side. Mudcat gets out of it, allowing only 2 runs. There's another explosion. Oh, Road Scholar, it's no big deal. It's you know what it is, buddy. The Cardinals have very little pitching in their roster, in their carded roster. So I was looking for any kind of pitcher. If you have a few of those, if you have one of those. I've already committed to Justy, but it'll be good for the future, especially the pennant race. They have very little pitching in the carded situation. I did see where I could bring in Justy. By the way, Bryles ended up allowing 2 runs. Grant has allowed 2 of his own in 1 2/3 innings. We're heading to the top of the 8th. I'm going to take a quick break, folks. Jeff James will be the new pitcher, and he will be the 5th pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. We've gone 7. It's St. Louis 13, Philadelphia 4. Phillies down by 9. Stranger things have happened. It will be Devannon leading it off, and we'll see if Mudcat comes in. I may hit for him only because I might let him hit. We'll see. The guys left in the Kathy says the guys left in the stadium are probably the guys who threw snowballs at Santa at an Eagles game. Exactly. And what makes it, this is in Philadelphia. And I'm checking that out. We're going to check that out if they're the same guys, Kathy Harden. Jeff James taking his warm-ups. We're going to take a break for about 2 minutes. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. It is a 13-4 ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We thank you for being with us on what I know is a very snowy day in the Northeast. And I wish you all safe coping. It's a rough crowd. Oh, my Lord, that's a rough crowd. You know, you want to know a rough crowd? The original Yankee Stadium. Before the renovation. A rough crowd inside and out. It's a little different today, I think. That area is not quite as bad as it was in the late 60s and 70s, early 70s, but I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I got to tell you, folks, the best way, I should say, for me to cope with adversity in my life, because I have it in my personal life, at least I have a perception of it, is acceptance. It doesn't mean I like it. It doesn't mean I'm not going to do anything to try to improve the things that I can change. But other than that, and after that, acceptance. And to realize that no matter what the adversity, none of it is life-threatening. It's the only way for me to cope, if I could stay with that idea. Is some of it sad? Sure, it's sad. But that doesn't mean I have to be depressed about it. There's a difference between sadness and depression. You know what I did? Maybe you think it's not a great idea, folks, and I don't want to bring people down, but yesterday I watched on YouTube videos about murders in Hollywood murders through the years, going back to the early 20th century. And yeah, it's pretty sad. Murders and accused murders. Some people wrongfully accused in the end, according to a court of law. A lot of people who've had adversity in the world. You just give me a couple minutes, we'll get on with this ball game. It is a very rough crowd, and I'm telling you, Wow, Rose asked, didn't they throw batteries once? Some people are being ejected. I've seen it. Some people have been ejected from this ballpark today. Batteries. Hmm. Oh. Oh, excuse me. There was a great cartoon in I don't know if it was New Yorker or what, but it was a great cartoon, like a political type cartoon, but social commentary cartoon, not a comic strip. Had just one picture, and it was, well, two pictures. The first picture showed a Mets fan throwing something like a can or something out at the right fielder of the Mets, even though they didn't have right field seats. And in the second picture, it showed the Mets right fielder throwing the can back, but it hits the wall and falls back onto the field. Jeff James takes the mound for the first time. He's the fifth pitcher for Philadelphia today. Taking his warms. (13-2) St. Louis. Okay, James is ready. It's going to be Devannon, top of the eighth. 13-4, St. Louis Cardinals. Wow. Rose Dressler says in 1999 they threw batteries at JD. Oh. Look at, because he refused to sign. I'm looking at my Gmail, and oh shit, there's a bunch of people. Thank you so much to Rhodes Scholar. Look at Jerry Royce, a young Jerry Royce. Let me label these. You're the best, Rhodes Scholar. Oh boy, he looked good. He was tough. Let me see how much Jerry Royce pitched. He's unhittable. I remember Jerry Royce. Oh my Lord. He pitched 7 innings in 1969. 7 scoreless innings. Wow. That's almost unfair to use him, huh? Great to have. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar. Look at this, Reggie Cleveland. I haven't thought of him in a long time. He's a pitcher. Thank you, sir. Mel Nelson, left-hander. I don't know. You know, the way Jerry Royce is, I really shouldn't use him more than 7 innings because he could end up, if I overused him, that's unfair. There's Sal Campisi, a hitter. Oh, thank you so much. I have Rhodes Scholar for 7 innings. Let's just put it that way. I have Jim Ellis, a left-hander. He's pretty good. So that's what I would do. Jim Hilgendorf, also a left-hander. I'm going to check these folks because, you know, it's just not right. I won't do that. But I sure would use them in a game like this. So I'm going to use him 7 innings, Rhodes Scholar. I hope you understand. But I'm bringing in Justy because he's warming. Actually, Royce is warming. Royce is warming. Mudcat got out of that inning, allowing only 2 runs. But it's good to have for the future. Oh, Lord, it's good to have. Okay, here's James facing Devannon. The pitch from James. That's going to be 2-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. For Briggs, 1 out. There's going to be a hitter here for Grant. We are going to bring in somebody. That's enough for him. And we only use a hitter because he's not pitching anymore. Mudcat pitched 1 2/3. Three hits, walked 2, struck out 1 and allowed 2. It will be Jerry Royce. It's my pleasure to bring in Royce. And I'm going to use Campisi as a pitcher. 10 innings. Great. I'm going to bring Royce in here. I'm not going to be, you know, waiting for a game where they really, you know. Jerry Royce is a left-hander, I believe. Yes. Take a look at this card, folks. Take a look at that. Actually, he started a game. He started a game. I'm going to use him to start a game. That's what I'll do. And then he can go complete if he wants. I will bring in Campisi. Thank you for the heads up on that. I will bring in Campisi here. Whoops. Campisi will be the new pitcher. Let me copy his card. They're taking a little bit of a chance. Whoops. Oh, Christ. I screenshot them from where Rhodes Scholar sends me the cards by email. Oops. Lord, a lot of pictures you sent me. You sent me all pictures. Okay, just about, I think. That's a lot of pictures you sent me. Whoa, all pictures. All right. There will be a hitter for Mudcat. And again, folks, it's only because he, you know, I think you know why. It's going to be Vic Davalillo, a left-handed hitter coming in to hit with 1 out and nobody on. And Campisi will be the new pitcher, and we'll look at him in a moment. Next inning, as he takes his warm-ups at least, or something like that. Okay, here's Jeff James now with 1 out, nobody on. Davalillo in for Grant. James the pitch to Davalillo. And that is a 4-9 left-handed fly ball left for Johnson, 2 outs. So James has retired the first 2 batters, and here's Brock. Brock 4 for 5 today. Ten innings for Campisi. Okay. All right, 2 outs, nobody on. James, and the pitch to Brock. And that's 1-6, right-handed, and oh, it's another base hit for Brock. 5 for 6 today. He's already stolen 3 bases. Do I do it again? My God. With Curt Flood, why the hell not? Here's Brock going for his 4th stolen base. The pitch to Flood. There he goes, and he's safe again. Another stolen base, 4. That's not so unrealistic. It's happened. And for the 4th time, Brock's set up in scoring position for Flood, who's 3 for 5. Here's James, and the pitch. 1-7 right-handed, grounds it to short to Money, and he throws to Allen, and the side is retired. So James gets out of that, no runs. 1 hit, 1 left. And it's going to be Campisi. Sal Campisi coming in to face Watkins, Money, and we can only assume a pinch hitter again for James. Sal Campisi is still alive. He's 81. He pitched 3 innings in Major League Baseball, 69, 70, and 71. It's amazing how some of these people just, you know, he played great in minor league. He made his major league debut on August 15, 1969. He got his first win on September 18. He only pitched 3 years, like I said. He summed up, here's a quote from him. About his short baseball career. I met a lot of wonderful people and saw places I never would have seen without baseball. I had a short major league career, but I wouldn't trade my experiences in baseball for anything in the world. So Campisi takes to the mound. It's going to be Watkins leading it off, bottom of the 8th. Campisi, right-handed pitcher. And the pitch to Watkins. That's 5-9, right-handed, and he struck him out. 1 down. Here's Don Money now. Whew, Campisi. And the pitch to Money. 2-7 right-handed, fly ball left for Brock, 2 outs. Bill Wilson is warming for the Phillies. There's going to be a hitter, but let's go see if I got anybody else in there. I don't need anybody. Let's see who's hitting here. Wilson will be the new pitcher. It'll be Heisel. Heisel has been hurt, but we're going to use him anyway in a game like this. Here's Heisel, right-hander. Campisi has retired the first 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Campisi winds and deals. That's 2-9. And he struck him out, so Campisi retires the side in order. In his first appearance, major league appearance in our replay. And we're heading to the 9th. And Bill Wilson is the new pitcher. He is the 6th pitcher for Phillies. Oh. Okay, here's Julian to lead it off. It's 13-4. Julian 3 for 5. And Wilson is ready. Here's the pitch. That's 2-7 right-handed. Pops it up to second for Taylor. 1 out. And now Joe Torre. Torre 2 for 4. And a walk. Pitch from Wilson, 4-4 right-handed, ballpark, single. It's an 18. I don't think they're going to get, I think he's going to get to that. That was a 4-4. Ballpark single, Torre a right-hander in Philly. And it is a line out to short. 2 away. If you're looking ahead and you're optimistic for the Phillies, in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be the top of the order. Here's Phil Gagliano, 0 for 4, walked and scored. 2 outs, no one on. Wilson, the windup, and the pitch to Gagliano. And that's 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball center X. Briggs, a 4-10. $17-4, it's an F2, E10. 6-9-11. And he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Wilson. So both relievers throw 1-2-3 innings these past half innings. And Campisi comes out.